Marianne Fun, founder and head professor of Fun University, and your intrepid hostess for Craft Roulette's episode. Holy smokes, what episode is it? 55? 55 double nickels, do you believe it or not? It's a good sign when you have a double nickel. I don't know why. Does anybody really ever keep nickels or use nickels anymore? They're like a coin they're good for embossing. Anyway, we got a lot of goings on here at Craft Roulette. I'm going to go through some of the changes that we're going to be making this month and next month real quickly, but we're going to follow up with a blog post so that it will all be laid out. So don't worry about it. It's all going to make sense to you soon. Number 1, thank you for all the great merchandise orders. Look at that. We do have a little caveat exemptor. The pure cottons tend to shrink, so order up. This one is a blend, and I think it's a man's shirt. And it's a blend, and it maybe a half an inch of shrinkage, and it was all. And it's soft it's just like a hug. Just Founders Club. That's right. We have Founders Club t-shirts only through Sunday. So get on that one. Don't lose out on that. That's one. So that I don't know where you can find you can find it pinned on this site. You can find the link. Number 2, we have a wonderful scrapbook event planned on May 1st. It's going to start at noon Central Time, go through 8, and we have some wonderful guest crafters who are excellent scrapbookers joining us. We have Jama Malmy, who we get to play with tonight. We have Katie Taylor, who we got to play with last week, and we have Julie Carrier, which we played with a couple weeks ago. So we're excited. We've seen them see what they can do with a card. Now we're going to see what they can do with a scrapbook version of a game. It's going to be so fun. Don't miss that one. It's only $24.99, I think. And it's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. I know Jama's got a prize already picked out, and so you're going to want to be a part of that. Oh, you can sign up on this site, the Facebook page. And it should be right there. There it is. Facebook.com/MaryGunFun. Okay. Number 3. Craft Roulette is moving. Craft Roulette has its own YouTube channel, and we are moving there next Friday night when we have Crafty Al as our guest. We won't be right here on Facebook anymore, so make sure you make a note to go over to YouTube, and the link will be right here in just a moment. Go over to YouTube, subscribe, hit notifications so that you'll get notified when we're going live. And then Jackie Rippy won't have to do her work anymore. All her people will just get a little alert. Anyway, the thinking behind it, couple things, just really briefly, who cares? But it's so much easier to find the videos. Here on Facebook, they tend to get buried real fast, and then you don't get to see them. So if you miss it, then it's really hard to deal with. So we're just going to move it over to YouTube. So go over and make sure you subscribe. Number 4. Oh, this is a big one. May 1st, we are moving Fun University, which has been a premium site for 2 years, to our YouTube channel. It's not the same channel as Craft Roulette. How you can find it is going to fununiversity.com, and instead of the enrollment tab, it will say subscribe or something like that. And go and just hit on that subscribe tab, and it will take you to the YouTube of All Fun University. There's already a couple videos up, and we are going to be dropping a video a day, so you can get a taste of what we have done for the past 2 years. We're going to be doing scrapbooking classes. Yes, we're going to be doing scrapbooking classes, card classes. They're going to be very informal. And we also have something on Study Hall. I'm going to put this all on a blog. You don't have to worry about it. But it's all going to be live. So it's going to be fun. It's what I've been doing for 2 years, and we've had a wonderful, wonderful group of people to work with. But the prices that we are having to face on having our own platform have skyrocketed, and it's no longer a good idea. So we're just going to move over and let it be free for everybody. Anybody got a thumbs up for that or some hearts? Come on. I think you're going to enjoy it. I really do. We've got some great leaders from the university coming over to help you along and understand everything that I teach, because I sometimes jump right into the middle of an idea. Okay, that's let's see, is there anything else? I don't think so. I think that's it. Yeah. We do have something else, but we're going to talk to you about it later. You've had enough. My gosh, it's Friday evening. Shall we bring back our beautiful Miss Jama Mommy and start talking to her, too? There she is. Jama Mommy from Purdue, Indiana. Hello. Oh, Hoosier. What's a Californian? Is a Californian anything? Do they have like a... They're not a
Just
Hoosier.
a Californian.
Just a Californian. That's an okay thing to be. So we were just saying, Jama's been on. This is her 4th time. So she is, look how calm she is. She's like almost fall asleep. She's so calm.
But I should be more nervous since I'm out of the habit of crafting for the last few weeks.
It's like a bicycle. You're going to get right back on it and you'll just be fine. I really think so. I do. We'll do a little cheerleading if we need to. Place it there. Stick it there.
I know everybody here is so helpful. If I get stuck, I get lots of ideas.
They are. And they'll tell you atta girls too. And lots of, do that one. That's a good one. Kiss your brain. If you are new to Craft Roulette, we do have a little video that's coming up. But before we do that, we are excited to have Miss Jama as one of our guest crafters on our first Craft Roulette event, which is a scrapbooking event on Facebook. It is on Facebook. And so we are excited to have her do that. It's a crop. It's all day. It's going to be fun. We have made scrapbooking into a game. I'm not giving you details. I haven't even told Jama. So it's we're going to tell them a little closer to the time, but it's going to be a delightful day and a wonderful way. If you have scrapbooked, you'll love it. If you have some undone scrapbooks and you want to scrapbook something, you'll love it. If you've never scrapbooked, it may be a little bit tricky, but you'll love it. Jama found something this week, and what was that, ma'am?
My very first scrapbook.
Her very first scrapbook. And I asked her to bring it tonight because it's pretty special. College day. Oh, we should maybe have her. Should we have her?
We got a reflection. There we go.
There we go. Is it just in a binder? Like a office binder? I love it. I taught a class on that.
I did a full walkthrough of this on my YouTube channel yesterday. You
have a couple.
So if anyone wants a good laugh and walk down memory lane, you can go there. But can you see that, like, this page, I actually messed up the writing, and I'm backwards here, so this is hard. But
yep, move it to the other way.
I'm moving it
your other left. Way. Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, like you can see where I cut it out.
I thought it was a design idea.
Yeah, well, and there's like all kinds of dirt in there. Yeah, it's a 3-ring binder with office page protectors. So I'm going to be changing it out into a nice 8.5 by 11 album with actual scrapbooking page protectors. And
do you have a favorite page? Aww.
I like this page because I like the colors.
Oh yeah, that's pretty decent, really.
That's the I made that the cover page of my YouTube video because I liked it.
Were you self-guided, or have you done like a creative memories kind of thing, or?
Nope. I like this page too.
Do you like it because of the memory, or do you like it because of the layout?
Well, both. I like the layout. I like the colors. I love my sister.
Are you going to go back?
Are
you going to go back and journal in it now, with perspective?
I think I might go back and journal on some pages. I put at least like people's names on most of the pages, and the year on a lot of them. I don't remember a lot of the details, but I don't know. Someone gave me the idea in a comment on my YouTube channel to put them in the new album and then insert a page every so often with journaling from
Update.
now, looking back, which I thought was a good idea because I do remember some details, but most of them have escaped me. So, you know, in another 20 years, I'll probably forget what I know now.
You know, I don't know. There's a brain thing that happens, but you have to be pretty old. You have to have the Medicare card. But and that's and that's 66. And then but there's something that a brain thing that happens and you start remembering back to stuff that you didn't remember before, but you're really not sure if it's true. It's like it was so far back. You're like, I think that's true. Did I just remember it wrong? But there are some you can't remember why you left while you went into a room, but you can remember some details. So it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, but not everything.
I did a few things that I realized after looking at this is number one, the dates and the journaling are so important. I know for a while when I moved to 12 by 12 format, I still didn't do a lot of journaling. I just wanted the pictures down. And then looking back at them 5 years later, like, I don't remember what this was or what year was this or, you know, all of that. And then the second thing is what matters is the photos. It doesn't matter so much what the page looks like. And I love an artsy page. And for me, scrapbooking is an artistic outlet. So the art is important to me as my outlet. But looking back at the photos later, the artistic element is not as important as the photos. Yep. So make sure you have your photos preserved in those pages in a way that's archival and where, you know, I'm guilty of this sometimes, but so that the embellishments and everything don't just take over the photos.
One of the classes that you will be, I think, will be uploaded to Fun University is a class on proportion. And it's a proportion class on layouts and the proportion of photos to busy product and how you can decide what you want to do. But what do you really want to do? In 10 years, 20 years, do you want somebody to look at it and go, oh, mom had great paper? Or do, gosh darn, they don't have paper like that anymore. Oh, and then the sister says, oh, yeah, she does. She still's got it down there in her basement. So, anyway, or do you want them to go, oh my gosh, look how young mom was. She had a life, she had thought, she had ambition, she had interests, and then we came along and changed her world. But
I did find it just as fun to look at the style of scrapbooking that I had as looking at the photos, though. But I wasn't like embarrassed of the scrapbooking. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, I can't show my scrapbook; you would die." But I think people would love seeing it. Like it's not like that's your style now and that you're totally out of date.
And what you're doing now is going to be out of date in another. It's going to change too. This is just you're not all that yet. So yeah. Well, this was my first scrapbook, except it's like old school. Oh, let's see. It's a little beat up, and I've taken some of the pictures out. But I was 8, I think, when I made it, and it's gotten all beat up and things, but oh look, there's a beautiful child. Who could that be? Oh my gosh, what's wrong with her? That was before the surgery. That was just that's Sacramento. Anyway, there was one in here I thought that I had. There's my brother. Boy, was he ever geeky looking. But there was one in here and I thought it was in here. It was like my first selfie. And it was taken by a little camera. Oh no, where is it? I may have taken it and put it somewhere else. Anyway, it was like this little camera and I'm holding it down there and I'm like, this was my first black and white selfie. I don't know where it went. And I was about 8 when I did it. And it was a camera that I got from Nestle Quick Points. So it was a good one. Funny. Yeah, it was pink. It was good. It was good stuff. All right. Well, are you ready?
It was a pretty color.
Yes, it was. It was important to know that. But
Yes.
are you ready for a night of
I'm
wheel?
so glad we have so many pretty things to work with now,
Yes.
though.
Yes, it is. It's a real gift. It is just a real gift. And I've told this story before, but my mother-in-law had terrible dementia, and she made photo albums, but she would write stories about things, and she made scrapbooks also, but similar to that, and she would write things. And when she had dementia, she was 90 years old. I couldn't tell me her name. I could take a scrapbook out, and she could tell me all about it. And I went, aha!
Wow.
There's something going on in that brain that this thing opens up, and I don't think it's just because of the pictures. I think it was the actual bringing it to life by the actual process. Don't know. Don't know. But anyway, it was interesting to me, and it was a gift to me because I got her back for a minute at a time. So anyway, it was good. So okay, we're gonna look forward to reading these little wonderful comments. Nice to have you guys. Let's go ahead and do the video on what is Craft Roulette. If you are first time here, let us know. We'd love to say hi to you and blow you a kiss. Then we're going to do the submission board really fast, and I have to shut my mouth up, and then we'll bring you back and we'll spin. Okay, what do you think?
Sounds good.
Okay, warm up. Get those little hands warm. Go touch some glue. All right, thank you for being here. We'll be right back.
What is Craft Roulette? Craft Roulette is a live paper crafts challenge show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. Each category has 24 possible options with a combined possibility of 331,776 unique projects. Whoa. We're live every Friday at 6:30 p.m. Central on Facebook.com/MerryGunFun and archived on YouTube.com/CraftRoulette. Please like and subscribe. Each week we bring on a special guest crafter to create along with us and share their unique take on the challenge. You can play too. Complete a unique project of your own using the same 4 parameters set in this episode. You'll have 48 hours to contribute by submitting pictures of your project through the submission form on craftroulette.live. Contributions are featured on MerryGunFun.com's weekly episode blog and the next episode. Let's recap last week's episode and submissions.
And that's what we do every Friday evening, 6:30 on Facebook this week. Next week, YouTube. So make sure you make a note if you haven't gone over to subscribe and get the notification bell. It will make we don't want to miss you. So we want you to make sure that you find us, okay? And tell your friends if they don't know, share us with them too. Made a couple cards last week. Our project was a bookmark, and that was as soon as we got bookmark, people were going, I wish you would have vetoed bookmark. And then we got primary colors, yellow, red, and blue. Best friends was our element, which opens up to all sorts of ideas. And dry embossing was our random art thing. So what we did, mine has a little pocket. Ta-da-ta-da-ta-ta, and my little guy comes out. But we do have a spin-off show on Tuesday afternoons at 1 on, guess where? Da-da-da. I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Yes, it's on YouTube. On YouTube. It is on our Craft Roulette YouTube channel. And it's Tuesdays at 1, and I go through every card and find good things and talk about it, and it's very helpful. I think it's fun to see what everybody does, because as you will see, these are all very, very different. So let's see what else we have for a bookmark, primary, best friends, and dry embossing. Mine was, there it is, open. And my second one was And it was, it just has, like, you can flap it over a page. And that's going to go to my old boss. She's so cute. There's our contributor map for the week. Say hi to your pin. I've got some, I know where some of them are, but some of them are all glumped up and it's hard to know where you are. Thank you guys from all over the world. Katie Taylor was our delightful guest. I hope her arm's better. We had a good conversation. And she made this cute little bookmark. It had a magnet in it. And it was for her best friend, her sister. Here it is in action. Super cute. And here's one that she made for her daughter. It was a mini, like a flat shaker card. And also, you can go to craftroulette.live and see all of these at your, you can just sit down and go through them and decide which ones you want to remake and how you want to change them and just be inspired. So, let's go. Crafty Al. Next week, she'll be here, except on YouTube. Carol from Indiana. Sweet, sweet. Allison Cope will be an upcoming guest crafter. Love it. That's worth looking about. Reading. Bonnie. I got something from Bonnie today in the mail. Pretty. Anne from Iowa. We decided it was a jellyfish. Lisa from California. I think you're here tonight. Ariel from Missouri. Kathy from Wisconsin. Anna from Colorado. Luann from Iowa. This one is so fun. I always worry though. Wreck. Hilda Nell from California. Right? Karen from Australia. So sweet. 5K from from Florida, Lisa. 22nd submission. That one blows my mind that you used 22nd already. Vicky from United Kingdom. So cute. You should see Vicky model her Craft Roulette shirt on the group. But if we get the group in the chat, that would be great. Larissa from Michigan. Sweet. Christina from Sweden. Carrot bookmark. Kathy from South Carolina. Double bookmark. Bookada, bookada, bookada. Melissa from California. Excellent craftsperson. Kay from Wisconsin. Lots of tassels. There's our group. Be sure to answer all the questions and you will be automatically approved. We'd love to have you there. Baleen from Pendleton. Very sweet. Liz from Minnesota. Oh, I made up a new word today. It's for so cute. It's swort. Swort. I'll think of it. So cute. Swort. I figure we need a new word for cute. We say it all the time. Heidi from Washington. Rose from Arizona. Didn't sleep well last night. Could be interesting tonight. Karen from Nevada. Well from Sweden. So fun. This one you need to look at closely. Stacy from Montana. You have a package in the mail, Miss Stacy, by the way. Just mailed it today. Carol Lee from Wisconsin. How did she get yellow and green? Orange and green. Jackie from Australia. Lena Marie from Missouri. And I saw you say earlier your first scrapbook was out of a wallpaper, some old wallpaper. That's the way to go. Vicky from North Carolina. Those two are a mess. They're so cute. Mary Neighbor from Montana. 28 consecutive COVID-inspired submissions because she kept her away from the hockey rink. Kathy Pisubati from Arizona. She is one of our spin sponsors. She sponsored our spin last week. Patty Beck, she's our leader, 49th submission in a row. She's got 2 more. Then we're going to have a parade. Thank you, Patty. Rachel from Indiana. We all oohed and awed over this one. Sylvia from United Kingdom. Beehive. Jean from Wisconsin. Another one of those corners. Susan Smurf Murphy, her 15th submission. She's had 15 submissions. From California. Super cute. Didn't have to be fancy. It's really good. Diana from Victoria, Canada. Nice rich colors. Ellen Card Monkey Jarvis, one of our guest crafters. This one needs an extra look too. It's really clever. When I was talking about nickels, look at it closely. Danielle from Ohio. A slimline. Nice application. Georgia Miller, who has invited her sister, or friend, sister? Scute. That's what it was, Larissa. Thank you. Georgia Miller from Minnesota. This is an ancient stamp. She said it was from 1997. Bring it back. Nora LaCroix from Illinois. She didn't like it. I like it. Sue Masoner from Missouri. Worked in all those parameters every time. Jackie Rippey from Florida. She finally hit 40. Yay! And what a 40. Ava from Florida. Now get ready, because Ava's got family coming up next. Maddie, her 6-year-old granddaughter, made this card. Colored it herself. Danica, her daughter, made this one. Her first submission. Welcome to Craft Roulette. And I love that she says it's going to be a family tradition. Super great. Amy from Texas. Well done. Denise from Louisiana. 3. Lots of books. Lots of books. Jennifer Hunstad and James, her ward. She takes care of James. And he's a 12-year-old guy. And he drew his own bookmark. Love it. Thank you, guys. Wendy J. took an idea from Ardith, one of our guest crafters. Take a look at that one. Amy Keeler from California. This one's really clever, too, the way she has it, the bookmark in there. Christina from Ecuador. Long way away, Christina. Very darling. Angela from Wisconsin. Angela gets the parameters in her mind, and she just can't let loose. I love it. So fun. Stacy Burns from New York, and it's her first submission. And we got a note with the last one. Thank you all so much for being a part of the show. It just blows my mind how you can take 4 ideas and whack them out into something so unique, so cute, or skewt, skewt, and that you would take time and spend it making something for Craft Roulette and to share with all of us. I love it. Okay, what else do I have to do next? We're going to bring Jama back. She looks like she's ready. She's smiling. There she is. All right, ma'am. What do you think? You can do it now. Are you a little more inspired?
Yeah, I'm sure I'll get inspired when I see the wheel.
Yeah. But you got some cute things starting to go through your head. Yeah. See, you're already feeding
Usually
that.
I have kind of an idea of products I want to use or techniques, and I have nothing right now, which is fine because a lot of times those go out the window anyway. So
almost every darn time. You can't prepare for this show. Like, no. I've even I've contacted people and they say I don't have any time for this. I'm going, okay, that's fine. Can't do anything to get ready for it. So it's just like, you need to show up, and that's about it. Tell people that you're going to be on and show up, and that's all you can do, because you can't. Yep. You can't. I think one time you had some Cricut cuts ready. Was that you? think maybe once upon a time in a
Maybe.
land far,
I
far
know.
away. But it wouldn't. I don't remember if that worked or not. But you've always made something really cute, so I wouldn't worry about it. Oh, we're getting Patty going. Spin, spin, spin. So I guess we'll go to wheel cam. Are we ready? I'm sorry? Oh yes. You want a veto? Are you vetoing something?
I'm not vetoing anything.
She's
I'm
going
gonna
for
take
it.
what I get.
She's a playa. She's a playa. That's fun. Sometimes there's one that just is like, no, I hate that. I don't like it, and that's just fine. But sometimes it's like, no, I'm going with the wheel. So we're gonna go with the wheel. Yes, we have something about veto power coming up. It's going to be introduced soon. So hang on. All right, this is our list of parameters. We did change a few of them for April, and there may be a few more changed for next week. But anyway, I don't think there's anything horrible on here. Oh, maybe a little, but not too bad, really, not too bad. And so I know that Jama loves orange so much. But I don't even know. Is orange on there? Yes, orange plus 2. There it is. It's only once. We're good. Let's see how the wheel feels. Break the power there. Okay. All right. Everybody ready for project? What do we want? Crafty Owl wants more information on veto power. Are you going to get it tonight? Yeah. I think so. 3. Right at the top. A congratulations card. That was a new one this week. Congratulations card. That can be about anything. Will it be dictated by the colors? Will that help us? Another 3. Cool colors. Blues, greens,
I
purples.
like cool colors.
Yeah. We haven't had that in a long time since it's been cool. What element would we have? If we had a graduation, that would be slick. Food, of course. Congratulations on your food. Your cool food. Oh, a cake. Oh, listen to Mr. Producer. It could be like a cake. I was thinking like on your COVID loss, on your how much you lost from your COVID-15. Okay, random. Holy smokes, so that's a weird thing. Wood grain, that was a new one this week too.
Ooh.
Lucky.
These are all good.
You like them? Are you excited about them? How are you going to use food?
I am. Oh, I have tons of food stamps.
Do we need an infant?
Cake, ice cream, donuts, fruit. Who knows?
Congratulations. You do not need us anymore? Is it like the one that you're moving out of the house? I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I went spin, spin, spin. Ice cream theme? You could do ice cream, Tara. I don't know. I'm got the music changed to. Oh yeah. Oh. Okay. All right. Cool colors are colors like blues and greens and purples. They are traditionally thought of as cool as opposed to a warm color that you would find on a summer day. Think of a winter color. Good spins. Allison likes them. She'll come up with something. All right. Wood grain. Is that new? Yep. That was one of mine this week. I put on there. Blues, greens, purples. Yep.
That's a good one.
We're getting some positive feedback. I, however, I'll come up with something. Yeah. Cocktails. That's in the food group.
Yes.
I did think of that. I don't think I have consumables.
I have a cocktail stamp set I want to play with. Thank you, Lauren.
Yay! Thank you, Wheel and Lauren. Lauren and the Wheel to the rescue. Well, I think you are already getting your mojo started. You're starting to glow a little bit. Glow with that crafty warmth. So why don't we let you... Oh, do you want to tell me any more about your thoughts on this, by the way? What kind of congratulations?
Congratulations and cocktails. I mean, congratulations can be anything.
Clink. Yeah, you could congratulate somebody on something. Anything.
I have a friend who's moving and just found out they got the house they wanted, and she loves cocktails. So I'm going to have her in mind.
There you go. That'll be good. Okay, and cool colors. I hope she likes those. And wood grain is pretty easy. If you don't have any wood grain paper, what would you suggest?
Wood grain embossing folder?
That's a good one.
Who
Yeah.
doesn't have wood grain paper these days, though?
I don't know. It's everybody seems to have it, but if you don't,
then go buy yourself some, and you can find it on my website.
and it'll be delivered tonight. No, I'll show you.
You could use a stylus, a scoring stylus.
That's true.
To do like the wood slats and kind of alternate them and put the little nail holes. I'm sure you could find a YouTube video on it.
I'll do a quick show. Since I'm
okay.
I'm inviting us all to join Fun University. I will show you. If this came up in Fun University, this is what I would show you for a quick fix. All right, you want to go ahead and get your stuff?
Yeah.
All right, let's let her go. And then look at me, I'm holding my hands. Let's see. We're going to go. I was going to do the little wood grain thing. There's a bunch of different things you can do, but if you want to make it simple, go ahead and start with some kind of brown. And then, oh, it's in the bathroom. Just a second. I thought. No, it's not. It's okay. I know where the second place it could be. My toothbrush. I gotta get my toothbrush. It's in my splatter box. Okay. So you just ink up an old toothbrush. I would suggest an old one, and just start swinking with your toothbrush. For beginners, let me do it in black. Because that's not showing up. That would be better if it were on a white piece. The trick, that's not going to show up too well either.
Do it on white.
Let's do it on cream. Or white, whichever I grab first. Looks like white. We're kind of far away tonight, I think. See how it's getting a little bit of texture going on? Another thing don't do this on a final project piece when you're already glued down, but you can do a little bit of swinking, gentle swinking, to get a faux wood grain also. I won't tell, Ellen. I won't tell. I promise. What color will his teeth be? And then you could just put in some lines with a marker. And then straight lines would be probably better, but it's okay. And then you can go every other. And what she was saying about nail holes, you could just make little circles like that if you want that kind of look. So you can come up with something. Then you can just play with a couple different browns, and pretty soon you will have your own little wood grain for your very own. And what might be kind of fun to do is like have congratulations across something like that. So you don't have to make a big piece of it. You just do a little piece of it. I don't know. Okay, I'll just set that right there because I got to think about what I'm going to do next. Okay, wood grain. I know I do have some wood grain. I see a piece right there. I'll get a card. You have a piece. Oh, I've got a little mail to share. Let me do that right now. There's our address, and I do love getting mail. What we like to do is show it here, and then I'll put it on my wall, my door of pride and love, and then after I've enjoyed it for a while, I just reuse it for the nursing home down the street. Isn't This Pretty by Bonnie Swalkowitz. That's it. I didn't see it in front of my eyes. Isn't that pretty? She's got a real soft verse in there. And she used some alcohol ink. And I thought that was embossed. It's not. It's got shimmer on it. And look at this little fancy. Teeny tiny little gold specks there. And she even did the inside. Ooh. Ah. It's pretty. It's very, very pretty, Bonnie. And thank you for the sweet, sweet note. I will be glad to put that up on my board. Very special. I love going to the post office box and opening it up. And that's where it is. And seeing a little something in there. Just a real sweet little gift. And I do appreciate it. Okay. Congratulations. Oh, congratulations on what? I know I have a congratulations there. I could, food. Let's get out my food. Here, food. Getting in layers here. Okay, food. Well, I do have a little cocktail too, but I don't want to do cocktails because that will, I think we're going to have enough of that. Congratulations, you made your first pie. That was a big deal when I made mine. Congratulations for making me have a happy day. Congratulations, birthday. That might, I don't know. That may end up being it. Congratulations on being my mom. Congratulate myself. Congratulations for not burning dinner. Birthdays may be it. Congratulations, you measure. Ooh, you always measure up. That might be good. Congratulations. Let me treat you to a coffee. Congratulations. For them, it really is enough sometimes, isn't it? But with food. Oh, for your showing at the fair. Congratulations for your showing at the fair. That would work. Congratulations on your new job with the shaved ice truck. That would always good. Always worth a good hearty congratulations. Congratulations, you're one in a melon. Hello. That would work.
Potato
I knew it was either Ellen or Lena Marie. You just need to tell us. Absolutely. I think so. If you think so. If you think so, I think so. Congratulations, Melanie Foy, on going to go start dinner. It's going to have food in it, I hope. I don't think that one's in it. Congratulations and pucker up. Yeah. Congratulations. Come to a congratulations party. Join us for Eat, Drink, and Barbecue. Congratulations on eating tacos without spilling any lettuce. That doesn't ever happen. Yeah, that is a myth. You cannot make a congratulations card like that. All right. I've got something to work with at least. I do like the little... I like your one in a melon. Congratulations, you're one in a melon. Yeah. I think that might just be my favorite. Layla, congratulations on the bun in the oven. That's good. Taco truck revival, yeah. I should bring it out. I'll just make it mine. Instead of popcorn and pizza, I always have pie with my craft roulette. Oh, I never had pie with my craft roulette. But I did have spinach in my teeth earlier. So, which is something I tell my guests to make sure they get out. I never spill my lettuce from... Oh, because you use spinach. Oh, it was a trick question, Angela. You're having tacos? We'll see who has the less... You can congratulate them with a card for whoever spills the least. So... Very good. Okay, there's some wood grain. I'm going with it because it's there. It's there and it's not bad. Jama, whenever you're ready, let us know and we'll bring you back. Oh, we got to go on her. So, let's bring her back and see what she's come up with.
Okay, so I've got my cocktails. This is, I haven't used this yet, and I was so excited about it. And a little background stamp in case I want that.
Yeah.
I brought in some dyes. Might have a couple cocktails like front and center on a clean and simple card.
That sounds good.
And then I also thought rainbow might be kind of fun just because I am obsessed with rainbows, as are a lot of people right now. And then I was looking through this book. This is the Love of Color book, to try to get an idea of some cool colors that will pair well together, because I have a lot of different blues and greens.
I'm glad.
And I just thought I would show this because you can flip through to, this will show you like one of Close to My Heart's colors, and it doesn't have to be just Close to My Heart, anything that you have that's similar. And so like grape and Carolina and peacock would be some cool colors that would work together. Or let's see, what did I pull from? This evergreen, glacier, and sapphire would look really pretty together. So I pulled those out.
Oh, you'll pull something
This
together
combo,
really
if you
pretty.
take out the raspberry, the green apple, bluebird, and glacier, are brighter, cool colors. So that might work better for cocktails.
Mr. Producer just said, it sounds like you're out of your funk.
I just needed craft roulette.
The world needs craft roulette. Yay! That's a happy thing.
I'm leaning toward this because those are brighter, cool colors. And maybe I could even sneak in a tiny bit of raspberry.
Sure.
We'll see. Yeah. But yeah, sometimes, just looking through stuff like this can really help a funk too, as well as the green apple, evergreen, sapphire. Those are pretty together. So yeah, I got my color ideas from here. I think I'm going to stick with that. And if you're wondering why this one doesn't have a color on top, it's because I got this ink pad as a convention presenter. I got like the prototype that didn't have the stickers on it yet. So that is why.
Well, that's kind of a nice little story too. Kind of a sweet little memory.
Yeah.
What did you present?
I'm trying to. I presented. Let's see. This was 2, and I presented new product, mostly the Every Little Thing line, and the newest Cricut collection.
Oh, cool.
And they introduced 10 new colors, so they sent me every new ink pad, which was pretty awesome. And why would I buy a new one with the label when I have one already that works?
I cannot think of a single reason. Not at all. Somebody just said, Leslie Herman said, raspberry is a food.
How clever are you?
That is true. And double dip on that one. And Ava was going to use the same set as you are. And Ellen's had tacos tonight. Oh, we're just one big cosmic awesome group. That's good, though. I like it. That's the wrong color green now.
Okay. Now what wood grain to use? I think a lighter wood grain would look better with bright colors.
Yes, you'd have more contrast. Would stand out better.
Me too.
That one will work better. Nope, not good. Not good.
I like your watermelon.
It's a purple melon. It couldn't be red. So, because that is not a cool color.
No.
I don't want to break my rules when everybody's watching. break them later, but not tonight, right in the middle of things. I think maybe a blue. Is there a light blue? Or, since I don't think I have light, I don't want to go searching for a blue. I think I might do a little blend. Blenderoonie. Yeah, I think this one's going to come together pretty quickly. What do you think?
I think so. But you never know. I'm a slow crafter.
Yeah. You're a thoughtful crafter. See, I just barge ahead and Katie, bar the door. Here she comes. We'll see what happens. But you're a thoughtful person. And practical.
I'm a thoughtful person.
You are.
Yes, yes.
So on the personality quizzes, where do you tend to be?
I don't know. I don't remember the last time I did one of those.
Yeah, I haven't done one. My daughter is into the Enneagram or something, and she's always calling me some number, and she's always going, "That's because you're a," but I can't remember numbers, so I don't know what I am. I think I might just start playing with her and changing my personality. So she will and start reading up on it and see, oh, this will throw her off. That's not really the same green. Might do another watermelon. Who's using food then? What's going on? Green apple is another food color. You are right, Leslie. What kind of ink pads are you using? Angela asked. I bet you're using Close to My Heart. I know I am.
Yes, I am.
At this point, yep.
As well.
So they're Close to My Heart pads. Ooh, I don't like that too well. Hello, other side of the paper. They are great. The ink pads are great from Close to My Heart. I don't have a lot of experience with other ones, but they're big and the lid comes off. They're stored so the ink goes to the top, and they have a magnet in them. Watch. Look at me. That's why they didn't invite me back to convention. And they have a magnet on the top. Boop. And so you can stack them even, and you can find your lost dies oftentimes stuck to one of these suckers. So if you do lose a die, sure, and you've done some inking out, if you had your little ink thing out, just check and see if there's the die. You'll be surprised. I did teach at convention one year. I did.
Oh, you did?
I did. Long time ago. It was when they introduced scrapbook kits, oddly enough.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep. Ages ago. Jama, did you hear Steven?
No.
Okay. He said somebody is asking about the Close to My Heart ink pads, and he's just suggested you go ahead and put your your Close to My Heart website in the chat for a second. If you could pull yourself away from crafting now that she's all hot.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to be reaching over my work surface though,
so that we can get that. Yep, they're nice. They really are. They're dye-based inks. They stay juicy a long time.
Yes. And you can get re-inkers too. I don't know if you mentioned that already.
I did not.
And you can get the handy little...
Oh, they're Canadian. Thingies. They're Canadian. Well, you know, what I like to... Julie Carrier. On craftroulette.live, there's a whole bunch of great... they all have like affiliates and stores and different things. I do appreciate it when you do look through the craftroulette.live Hall of Fame and upcoming guests and support them as much as you can. So you can check it out and see if there's a Canadian consultant that would work for you. But I know Julie, there she is. She's right in there. Julie would be an excellent consultant to work with. And she will be at the event. She's been doing the coolest thing. She's been doing a weekly scrapbook on her YouTube. And it's like a 6x8. And it's just of her week. And it's fabulous.
Super cool.
She's just doing a great job.
I was going to show you guys real quick for the ink pads. There's these stackable things.
Yes.
So each one holds 5. And then you can stack them on your work surface like this. And they just slide in and out.
Yep.
And then there's a whole organizational system that works with them to hold ribbon and paper and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I've never used the other ones. I've just used the stackables, but the stackables are great for the ink pads. They're a strong product.
Yeah.
How do you find a demo in my town? Tara asked. I think you can go to closetomyheart.com and there's a find a consultant link. And so that might yes, she does have an amazing voice. When Ava says, when Julie's on, we have one voice going like this, and then we have me and my cackle. Oh my gosh. I don't know right now.
Is Greenville, South Carolina near Charleston?
I don't know.
I know. You can find someone. I think Amy McGrew is near Charleston.
Oh, I think you're right.
But
is a card. It is. I think I'm going to cut that off. I think you're right. So Yahoo.
So I'm random stamping right now, making my own background paper. And a little tip is that you want to make sure you go off the page when you're doing this so that it looks natural, like you've actually cut down
otherwise it looks like little soldiers. Paper. Little soldiers all in a row.
And I didn't do this really super well. I didn't plan it out because now I have to get into little tiny places, but a lot of it's going to be covered up anyway.
Did you start in the center or on the side or in the corner?
Well, I do like visual triangle and then go next to those and it'll be fine.
I used to start up in the upper left, but I found that if you start, I have done better if I start in the middle.
It's better to start with the biggest image first. These are all pretty much the same size, but then you can fill in all the little ones with littler things. Like there's these little ice cubes I might use and a little cherry. So you can use those to kind of fill in. And I really don't even know what I'm doing yet. I'm just playing. But you want to do a visual triangle, and then I didn't on the ice cubes, but spin them around in different directions. So you have a variety. Let's see, we'll do the cherry. Well, I do have a cherry now, so that's a food.
That is a food. You've already
food and drink covered.
You're getting it all done in one fell swoop. Who knew it was going to be so easy?
Who doesn't like food?
You know, my dogs sure like it. They really like it.
I think that looks good.
Oops, didn't get them both. Somebody's in the way. Nope, somebody's still in the way. It's you little troublemaker. Oh, it's you, little troublemaker.
I wish I
I have
had
to.
dies for this stamp set. It doesn't come with dies.
What are you gonna
I
have to
might have
cut?
to do some fussy cutting. Oh, fussy cutting.
Oh. Oh, fussy cut. Oh, fussy cut. You're either loved or hated. But
I don't typically mind it too much.
You've been around since before dies. So
yeah,
you probably have a pretty good hand.
And when they were getting popular, I never bought them because I was like, why? I like stamp sets are already expensive enough. Why would I buy dies too just to go with that one stamp set? And now, like, I want them for everything.
I'm still the same way. I'm not getting that. You know how many times I'd have to use that stamp to get it down under $5 per card? And so that's how I think.
That's true. That's true.
And I learned that from my friend Sarah, who, oh gosh, I may have messed up there. I moved it because I hadn't have, you know what? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Because I was talking instead of thinking. But my friend Sarah's husband was, I think I did mess it up. It's okay. Let's just find out. Get the pain over with. He was a vet. Yeah, it's not good. Not good enough. And she used to say, you know how many anal glands Wardy has to express to get that much money? And so it just it made me think of money differently. That was it. That was Sarah.
I need 3 cocktails to represent all 3 colors.
That's a good idea. That'll be pretty too.
This is wine.
Learned to do this correctly, Miss Mary. And put the crystal on there first. Oh, instead of this, let's get out the better choices. How are you guys doing out there? I am just relaxing. I'm feeling good. What about you? Got some other close to my heart makers out there. Angela loves watching Jama's videos. Somebody called you calm today. They said, oh, I loved watching Jama. She's so calm.
I get that a lot.
Is that right? Well, I can see it.
I've had people say, I love listening to your voice. Which
you have a soothing
really
voice.
Long time to get used to hearing myself on video.
It is weird, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm typically like a very shy person. Like high school, I was painfully shy. So it's amazing that I'm on YouTube.
Yeah.
I've come out of my shell.
Yeah, and the world is better because of it. So thank you for doing that.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you for facing that fear. And she was the first one that we asked here. And she's to come here, and she didn't know what we were going to do to her. And she said yes. So I don't think you may be shy, but you're fearless. So
well, you know, when I'm comfortable with something, it's different. And I'm so comfortable crafting, you know, this is my zone.
Yes.
So
good point.
When I started getting better at crafting after that first scrapbook and many more,
yes,
and was willing to share and teach, then started getting a little bit better. Actually, close to my heart is what helped me get out of my being so shy. I was teaching other people.
Yep, that'll do it. That'll do it. Where the heck is this? Now this is just being plumb silly. What is in my way? Nothing? Just being hateful. That's what you're being. You're being hateful. You know what? You're just coming off of that right now. I hate it when a stamp has an attitude. It may have a problem that I can't see, and that's okay. I'm just taking off. I'm taking over.
This is a St. Patrick's martini.
Little Bombay gin over there in the light blue. Those are pretty cocktails.
I can't drink cocktails anymore, so I'll make some pretty ones with stamps.
There you go. They are pretty. Christina, good night. Thank you for staying up to see us. You're going away tomorrow for Easter celebration at my parents'. Oh, how fun. Have a nice time. And get your rest. That's a good thing. You don't want to be tired from Mom. She deserves better. So, thank you for spending some time with us. It's like 2 a.m. there, so. Yes, I did know that, Mary neighbor, that I could put some foam under there, and I probably would if I were in a more patient mood. But I'm not. But
did you get your nap today?
I did not. Well, I sat outside.
Oh no.
And I'm not sure. I may have dozed just a little. There was a time that I don't know that I knew what was going on. So I think maybe, but it's okay. I'll sleep well tonight. I will sleep like a kitten. It was just, we just came up with all these different things to change yesterday, and we were just rolling through it so fast. And so many questions arose in the middle of the night. You know how that goes?
Yes.
So all of a sudden, like, oh shoot, and then there's this, and oh shoot, how's that one gonna work? And oh dear, I gotta tell them this, and it's okay. It's worked out fine. It's gonna be great. I'm quite convinced it's gonna be the bomb diggity. All the choices are gonna be good. You know what else too on that, Mary neighbor? I didn't check, but on that particular stamp platform, you can flip those around, and so that one is for rubber and one is for clear or acrylic. And I didn't check, and I may have had the wrong side up, and it may not have been the poor stamp's fault that I was berating so mercilessly. Might have been mine. So, shame on me. But he knew what I wanted. He should have done it on his own. My stamp. He should read my mind. Look at those. So what's the plan with those little cockatiels? Where are you going to put them?
I am going to, I think, put them in this circle on the front of my card.
Oh, a circle. Okay.
And have some wood grain popping out. I just had an idea that I'm not going to execute because it would take more thought than I have brain power for, but to make it like a cruise ship.
Oh my gosh.
And have the wood grain be like the side of the cruise ship.
Oh,
holding your drink somewhere. I don't know.
Scene.
I'm not good at scenes, but if somebody wants to execute that and is more creative at that kind of thing than I am, that would be awesome.
That would be a cute idea. Yeah, really. It's like a little rowboat. A local love cruise in the local pond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I was trying to think, like, wood grain doesn't really go with cocktails. Trying to figure out how to tie them in.
On a tray? No. Unless beer.
Yeah, that's true.
A little rustic with some peanuts.
Maybe I'll do my my die cut in the wood grain and then do like a white circle in the middle of it. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll have wood grain popping out around the side here.
So many decisions.
I know.
Well, thank you, Arlene. Wood grain could be a bar, Elaine says. Or a wooden
Could be a
tray,
what?
Mary says. A bar?
Oh, yeah. That's even better than a cruise ship.
It'd be easier. I do believe. Cruise ship is kind of ambitious. The whole thing.
Yeah, well, that's why I wasn't even going to try it.
Bon voyage.
I have cruise ship
Congratulations.
on my mind because my husband and I were talking about it earlier.
Making plans?
Well, I told him I want to go on a cruise because I love them. He's never been interested. He would rather do like a land sort of, go somewhere and explore everywhere, not be on a boat.
Yeah.
But I love cruises. They're so fun.
They're very relaxing.
I think he would like it. He's just never been on it.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess it's whoever's paying the bill. They get to decide.
Well, that would be both of us.
Well, okay. Then you flip a coin. I don't know. You'll figure it out. You seem to be very, very level-headed.
My friend whose card this is for, who this card is for, is moving to Florida. So we were thinking like, we could go visit them and then go on a cruise. It'd be easy peasy.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind that.
Nope. Sounds like a good plan. Kids or no?
No, not till they're older.
No, I understand. It would take it. It's not a vacation at all.
No.
The family trip.
And we haven't been, my husband and I haven't been on like a true vacation since our honeymoon, which was in 2006. So we do like little getaways here and there, but not like a true vacation.
Sounds like you're ready for one. Ava says you can visit her in Florida anytime. She's real nice. I would go see her. You could even have craft night. Friday night, you could do the wheel.
Would be fun.
Get you started right.
It's really bothering me that I missed the edge on this stamp. I think it's probably bothering anybody else.
Oh, with coloring? I didn't see anything.
Work. Some colors, when you get them wet, it just makes them run, and this blue is going to be one of those, so I just almost made it worse.
Well, it's not very big if you do need to. Not very big. It's not like a cruise ship. That would be a bummer. I went over to, this is new, my art glitter glue. Everybody was telling me about art glitter glue.
Oh, yeah.
So I took the plunge, and it's kind of like, I feel like I'm playing Pin the Tail on the Donkey every time I put this thing away. It's so small. But it's...
Oh, I haven't used it, but I have also heard a lot of good things about it.
Yep. I think it's so far, nothing has fallen apart. That's a good sign, right? But
yeah.
I
have been using just the Tombow mono glue, and I recently got the scrapbook.com glue. Because it was on sale. I thought, well, I'll try that. I haven't tried it yet, though.
Okay.
And
I
then
have not tried it.
Have any of you guys gotten the magic mat from scrapbook.com?
No.
This thing is awesome. I've used it. You can see a few marks. I only used it to run it through for one project, but oh my goodness, it's like a self-healing mat for your die cut machine.
For real.
It doesn't work with every die cut machine. I think there's one that will work with the Cuttlebug for those who can't get the replacement mats now for the Cuttlebug.
Holding up my
hand. I have
now.
the Platinum 6. And so it works in that. I think there's a few different versions.
We had this discussion on the Cuttlebug plates because I have a couple cracks in mine, and I know it's just a matter of time, but until it gives it up. But I was told that you can take those plates to like a hardware store. They will cut plexiglass,
Yeah.
which I thought was pretty spot on. And
I have heard that too. I haven't done it.
yeah.
I just decided to get a new die cut machine.
Yeah.
I think my Cuttlebug was on its last legs anyway.
Wow. You still use your Cricut as much as you did at one time, you think, or?
Not as much as I did, but I do still use it a fair amount.
You cut
In
ahead
fact, I
of
just
time?
designed a project today for it.
Oh, what a timely question. Oh, look, I'm smeared. That's no fun. That's the way it goes. Just read. I'm just gonna have to. If I do send this to somebody, I will send it to somebody that can't see too well. I don't see how smeared this is. Or just say, don't use your glasses on this one, okay? Just kind of squint. Just kind of squint. See, it got a little smeared. I don't know. I was probably cussing at it too much, and it said, "I'll show you, you dirty ratkin frazen." Okay, Ellen says her new favorite glue is reptile glue. In second place is Barely Art glue, and third place is Art glitter. Aha! And there's a seller, and Melissa says there's a seller on Amazon now that makes replacement Cuttlebug plates. Well, that was a good idea. Larissa loves her magic
Probably
mat,
one of those people that worked at a
Allison.
hardware store.
Yes, yes.
Request.
I'm going to open up my own little Etsy. 5K got her magic magnet yesterday. Melissa loves it. Colleen loves her... Where'd it go? It moved. Art glitter glue. Yeah. Yeah.
I will say that I think my Cuttlebug plates lasted longer than This Is My Spellbinders, and I've only had this since November.
Oh.
And my Cuttlebug one, I think, was it seems to be a little more durable than this.
My Cuttlebug is old. It is old.
Mine is too. It was the first like real tool I bought when I started crafting.
Okay. I think, well, yeah, it was, no, I had an old Sizzix, the old one that you'd have a die and you'd pull the handle over. Oh, look at me making this. And I had that for ages. It was about 30 pounds. It was really heavy. And then I remember trying to sell it at a garage sales, craft garage sales, and nobody wanted it. And I don't know what I did with it. I don't think I used it as a... I could have used it like a... You know how people put a block behind a trailer? I could have done that. It wouldn't have gone anywhere.
Yeah.
It was heavy. But could have gone to an RV park and sold it there.
I have noticed that this mat, it doesn't make that like cracking sound when you run a die through it.
Oh, this is very interesting. My bristles are screwy. It's got my bristles, Ava. Don't diss my bristles. Yes, my bristles are having a very bad hair day. And I don't know what to do with them. And that's just, they're stuck there. Look at them. If you pull them down, and it just goes right back. So I have to be...
You can cut them off.
Well, I have done that before too. And I've tried to coax them in correctly. But then you look down the barrel and they're already popped it back up. This one's almost empty, so I haven't done anything to it. Melon seeds are not always black, especially where they're from the rare purple melon. of Timbuktu. The rare purple melon of Timbuktu has white seeds. Oh man, Allison, that's a bummer. You had a spellbinder machine that broke after 6 weeks. Now,
I would think that'd be under warranty.
Yeah, that must have been did you talk to him? I would. Kettlebug plates, Melissa says, are definitely thicker than most other plates on the market now. Said she quit using her Gemini because the plates wear out so quickly. And it costs $20 to replace. Ooh, that's... Well, thank you, Ellen. You like my card? I like your card. Put it in my mouth. Pooey, pooey, pooey. That sounds, I will have sparkling white teeth. Maybe I should get a tweezers and pluck them out. Oh, look at your card. I'm reading all these comments. Look at that come together. Are you going to use that for a sentiment strip?
I think so. This is kind of like when I do shaker cards, you know, you tend to put that, well, like if I do one of the little circle shakers, you tend to put it just like front and center, and then it feels like, well, it's just like floating. Yeah. So my go-to is just to kind of add like little banners down here with the sentiment.
Yeah.
So still kind of trying to decide what to do there, but...
Ellen, I could send you this if you want to have sparkling white teeth. We should have Teresa Black do a video on using her shimmer pen for brightening her teeth. She'd be the only person I know that could pull it off. There you go, Faline. You are my friend. She says, Master Gardener top-notch hybrid rare purple watermelons. Don't forget from Timbuktu. That's right. That's exactly what I was doing. Oh, now that's an interesting thing to congratulate somebody on. And from Andy Griffith's show, somebody got congratulated for peeling an apple without breaking the peel. Craft Roulette Prophecy. Mayberry. It's probably the center of some kind of craft roulette power. Even though I don't live there. It pulls. I wonder. No, let's see. I spin it. Which way do I spin it? I spin it clockwise? Yeah. I spin it clockwise, which would be toward Mayberry. Maybe there's something there. My junior plates wore out fast. Boy, they're getting some bad press here on Craft Roulette. Gemini, huh? Gemini Junior. Got to get you some. You got to listen up. We're giving you some good advice. That's real cute how those little cut glasses are all jumbled up. I like it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I like those colors.
Yes. It's a good fit.
I wasn't planning on having such a dark background. I was going to have just a border of that background, and then it took over.
I don't think it's bad. Pretty.
Hey, if you guys don't like stamp surgery, then don't watch.
It's tough to watch sometimes.
I don't know that I would ever use these little things on here. But if I do ever need them, I can stamp them separately. I know a lot of people do that, but a lot of people also cringe at it. So
doesn't bother me. It's your stamp.
I know you do it.
Oh yeah. I'll do.
Get more use out of your stamps.
That's right. That's right. It's like I was working with a little kindergartner one time, and he his crayon broke, and he was so sad, and he was just like, he just had this awful sad face, and I said, "But Wyatt, now you have two." And he looked up at me with the biggest grin. He was like, "Yes, that's so awesome." And now you have 3 stamps. You just had 2 before, or 1 before. Allison does stamp surgery all the time.
Yep. I think that's the best way to get the most out of your stamps.
They're yours. They need to yield to your direction.
Yeah.
Angela says, "Jama, what do you use for stamp inventory?"
I don't. It's all in my head.
Just
the problem is, I thought about doing Evernote. Everybody else I know does it. But I go through them every so often and get rid of stuff that I would have to update it everywhere. And I also think I go through my stuff enough that I know what I have. And I keep them organized. Like all my sentiments are in one drawer. Alphabets are in one drawer. Like flowery kind of stuff is in one drawer. Holidays are all in one drawer. And I know like I have more congrats stamps than I pulled out here. But for me, I don't feel like I have to pull up all 15 stamp sets in Evernote to see which one I want to use, because these 4 that I found by just flipping through them are sufficient.
Yeah.
So
that works for you.
That works for me.
You get.
I know a lot of people love Evernote, and I use it for other things, and it's a great tool. But
Melissa says
it's a little too regimented for me for this.
Yeah, I just have them by grouped, and just go through them every once in a while, just to review them, look at them, say, "Oh, I still like you. You can stay in our family." "Oh, I don't think we have the same use that we used to have for you. I think we're going to fire you." But I keep most of the ones I have now because I don't buy any new ones for the most part, so I'm pretty happy with the ones I have.
I like it to touch and feel all my stuff anyway, so I like to look through them and flip through them. And
do you get some?
I just don't see myself opening up Evernote to find one sentiment that I need. I just wouldn't do that. No. But I know a lot of people love doing that, and I think that is fantastic if that works for you.
That's right. Roberta uses a notebook method. Sue has an Excel spreadsheet. Pretty good.
I thought about doing many times, but the thought about going through all my stamps and inputting them just makes me cringe because I hate data entry.
I would get sidetracked really fast. Ellen has 1,100 stamps. Oh, close to my heart stamps alone.
Oh my goodness!
That's a regular store.
See, I limit myself. If I had that many, I probably would go through them, and I mean, I purge like every 6 months anyway, so I limit myself to what will fit in my stamp storage.
Yep, that's one way to do it. Allison says it's all in her brain. Mine certainly isn't in my brain, but it's not far from my eyes, so I can always take a minute and search for something. But I don't even.
So you just flip through too, Mary?
I'm a flipper. Yep, stamp flipper. And I keep a box of on my mask of just things that I think I might want to use in the next few days or a month even. Keep it kind of seasonal with some of my true old sentiments and things that I use all the time. So it's pretty. I'm a simple person.
Yeah.
So it's amazing how many times I use the same stamp set. It's like, whoa, I used that again, and there it is again. But it's because there'll be a leaf cluster or something that just is perfect.
Yeah.
Roberta, oh, you don't use the notebook method. I see. You like the notebook method. I get it, Roberta. I get it. Oh, that's a job there, Ellen. Oh. Hi, Maria. How are you tonight? How's Ecuador treating you? Ooh, Eileen's got some retired stamps that go back 25 years. Those are family.
I have some wooden stamps from back in the day.
Yep.
When Close to My Heart was dots.
Yes.
We talked about this at one of my last ones, right?
Yes.
Last
I
time I was
showed you
on.
my first stamp of the month. And you recognized it. Whitney's message.
Yeah. But yeah,
yes. Whitney's message. Yeah, I couldn't tell you the name of most of the stamp sets anymore. But I'm getting my I'm in my closet. It's dangerous. I'm getting out my woods. Getting out the woodies. Ugh. I gotta. Oh, there we go. Somebody's gotta move some boxes on my floor here. There's my little. This is all I have, and it's quite a bit. You know, the reason. Thank you. The reason I keep these, and the only reason I keep these, because I never use them. But these old super set stamps are perfect for little kids' hands and for older people's hands.
Oh yeah.
And I don't, if I do anything with kids, which I don't anymore, but when I did with like at school, and when I did things for the retirement center down the street, I liked these because I didn't have to change stamps. I didn't have to put them on and off on blocks. So, and these were just the right size for their little hands. So I had a couple of those still left. And they would do the same thing. They would take they'd take a star. It had nothing to do with design at all. It was precious. And they would go in the corners, bum, 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 bum. And then they'd take another one that they liked that may have nothing to do with anything and just start stamping inside. And then they would open it up
and start to do.
and then start stamping inside the card. And then they'd flip it over and they'd take another stamp and start stamping the back of the card. And they just had the best time. So, you know, it was kind of like...
That's actually what my kids do.
yeah, it's a kid thing. This was what... I think this came in my kit. Yep. Look at that. Good old... It's not grapes of wrath. It's grapes of something. What was it? Fruit of the vine. Whoa. Does this one bring it back, guys? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Fruit of the vine. And then... hockey. Had a couple hockey players, so I kept that one. Just a couple. Anyway. These were, okay, now this makes you appreciate acrylics. Because these stinkers, you could use a Stamparatus or whatever. No, that wasn't what it was. It was like a positioner.
Stamp-a-ma-jig?
Are you, something like that. I think that wasn't there close to my heart, but it was something like that. So this was the early on fill in. You did the detail and then the shading with this. Now, honestly, I don't think I could hit this. This would be a good game at a crop. See how well you can hit.
Oh my goodness!
Using a wood stamp. That's a tough one. Or if you had somebody that had never used wood stamps, you could give them something like this, kind of like giving somebody an old rotary phone. And giving them a couple of these and go, okay, now how do you use these? And just see if they can figure it out. It'd be like an old rotary phone. I saw that on Ellen one time. I think it's a thing. It could be done. I've never seen another broccoli stamp, so I kept my broccoli stamp. Oh my gosh, I have an ancient wood. I saved that for New Year's Eve. There's some vegetable. This was, I remember making a card with this one. This is so weird. But I made a card with this onion, and I just wrote the sentiment. It was, so life's been a little stinky lately. Should be a stamp. Anyway, and some cowboy things because we had horses. There's carrot. Oh, I forgot about my carrot. Oh, for Christina. I could use that for my Christina carrot-inspired. I can still do that. Use a carrot-inspired bookmark. Anyway, that's fun. This is all I have from the old days. There's another set. See how great they are for kids, though? They're just super. These are real folksy. They were back when all the little stamps had puff sleeves and lots of dots on them. A whole look. See, there's one of those style things, Jama. How it's changed. We thought the little folksy girls with the puff sleeves and all the little etchy lines and dots were so cute. And they probably still are. But they're just not in style.
They will be again. It all circles back.
Yes, it will. Yeah. Oh, Faylene still uses her stamp-a-jig.
I think I'm done, unless anybody thinks I need anything. I probably should add some shimmer brush because that's kind of my thing.
Well, we've got congratulations. We've got cool colors. You've got food. And you've got some wood grain. Now all we need to do is see it a little closer to the camera, please. That's really good. Okay. Yeah. You did great. Do you feel your mojo coming back?
I think I need some splatter.
Okay.
I do.
Aww.
I do feel my mojo coming back a little. Oops.
Hey.
A lot of splatter.
Yes, gold embossing is way on trend again, Melissa. You are so right. Yeah, and it's been gone for quite a while, but gold embossing is super hot right now. Shimmer on the drinks would be cute, Roberta says. Or at least on the ice.
Yeah, I could have done that.
Yeah. Or even some liquid glass. That's too much. Oh, we're getting a detailed look. I think we turned out okay on tonight. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, now that you've got that beautiful card made and your mojo is back and you're glowing, we're going to have you go ahead and move your camera up. Are you going to take her off while she does that? Okay, he's going to take you off camera and we're going to move your camera up. We are going to do a couple other things like the challenge screen schedule and giveaways, so don't leave. We're not done.
Okay.
Okay. You can play along with us. You have 48 hours to complete a unique project using your own supplies with those same 4 parameters. Please make sure you use the same 4 parameters. If you have something that's a little unique and quirky, just put it in the note to us so that we know that what you were thinking. You can submit it to craftroulette.live. The form is probably open now. Just fill out the form. There are some tips about getting the best picture and things like that. We aren't able to edit them after we get them, so just look through that. You have till Sunday night, and then we will show that on the blog Monday. Tuesday at 1, we will explore them on YouTube, and then they will be back on the show here next Friday night when Crafty Al joins us.
On YouTube.
That's right, on YouTube, not here, but on YouTube. So make sure. No, you haven't, darling. You haven't missed it. You had to step away. Crafty Al just came back. No, you haven't missed what we're going to do. Shall we tell him?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So, people sometimes use something called Patreon, to encourage subscribers to support their channel. So we have opened up a Patreon account with some pretty fun rewards for those that join us as supporters of our shows, which now are many. That would be including the Fun University, which is, did I say that I go live 10 times a month? Oh yeah, I did. What am I going to do when I retire? And then these shows 4 nights a month. Is there anything else? and cut the crap when we get that going. So we have a couple cut the crap and create, which is when we talk to creators about creativity. So our Patreon is really fun. Yes, Jama chose not to veto, but if you are a Patreon, you will have a chance to vote for some veto power. We thought you'd have fun because we see you out there in the peanut gallery and just yelling things and giving suggestions. So we're going to give you a chance to do that by being a patron of Patreon. And, well, I don't even know, our big umbrella company of Fun University, Craft Roulette, and Cut the Crap and Create. Those are the big three. I did come up with a new show today, though. It's not coming right away. Today, we have some more great guests coming up. We have Crafty Al next week. We always have fun with Crafty Al. My gosh. Jessica Taylor is the week after that. She's got clean and simple style. We haven't seen her in quite a while. Wendy Cranford from Northern California will be joining us for the first time on the 23rd. Allison Cope will be here the week after. We have not had her, so that it's always fun to meet somebody new. She's been really good about being in the craft or in here, and she also comments a lot. She's a designer, and she just does really good work. And she could use a little good thoughts and some prayers because she's having to move, so that's always a stress. Helen Schlett, Crafty Mama Diaries, will be back on the 7th of May, and I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see Chris, her husband. So we have some great guests coming up. I'm looking forward to spending. It's such a nice treat just to hang out with you all. So, and you guys too. It's great. Thank you for joining us. I do appreciate it. Shall we bring back Ms. Mulmy? Mm-hmm. Oh, it's time for giveaway. Woo! Yay! I love to make these my new things. We have a gift from Jama Mommy. There she is. And she's going to tell us about a stamp set that she is going to give to somebody tonight.
Okay. So I have this, what is it called? Officially Awesome stamp set.
Very cute.
And this is a close to my heart stamp set that was a stamp of the month. I think it was last year, maybe the year before. I don't know. And I have this extra one. So whoever Mary chooses as the winner is going to get this. And I wanted to mention there is a stamp of the month every month that is only $5 with a $50 purchase on my website. This happens to be this month's stamp of the month. And so you can always get that for $5 with a $50 purchase, or you can purchase it outright for $18.95. But $5 is a pretty good deal. You can also get it for free if you are a Close to My Heart VIP. And if you're interested in that, then let me know and I can give you the details on that. But it's a pretty cool program.
Yeah. Too bad it didn't have any food in it. You could have used it tonight.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, but we're glad that you also have a stamp that you're going to give away on the event, the scrapbooking event.
Yes, do you want me to share that now?
Oh, that'd be great.
Okay.
Because we're going to have a lot.
So,
we're going to have some more, too.
Okay. So on May 1st for our National Scrapbooking Day all-day crop, during my segment, I'll be giving this one away, which is a very, very old stamp set. I think it was a stamp of the month, too. Yes. 2012. I've been hanging on to it for that long. But I thought this would be appropriate for our scrapbooking giveaway because there are journaling prompts. Who, what, when, where, date, remember, made by, journaling lines. And so it's a great stamp set to help you remember to get your journaling in, which, as we talked about in the beginning of the show, if you missed it, making sure that you have your journaling and your dates on your scrapbook pages, because we were looking back at our very first scrapbooks, and some of them I didn't journal, I didn't put dates, and I'm kicking myself. And so make sure you get that journaling and the dates in your scrapbooks.
Yeah. Because the pictures will still mean something to you, but they won't to the next person. So, and that's enough. That sometimes that's enough, but it does stop at that until they get to Tim Holtz, who wants to make them into paper dolls. So,
Yes.
Yes, or somebody
sells
them on Etsy or something.
Rule. Sorry.
No,
Do we have a rule for the giveaway that it needs to be not international?
Yes, we can do
Okay.
local. You bet. You bet. No, it's fine. Because
I would love to be able to send this to anybody, but as you
know.
know, it's really, really, really expensive to ship overseas.
So I was asked today about a package to New Zealand. And do you want to guess? How much this little box, other right?
$80.
No, thank goodness. It was 30. New Zealand's really far, and that's a really long way. But for comparison, $8 to Florida, but 30 to New Zealand. So I don't know. We're going to talk. But sometimes I know that people will do a local, split the difference if somebody wants them outside the country. But we don't have to do that. That's fine. It's easier not to, especially when you're doing it, and that's a nice gift.
Well,
So
if
how
it's
we
an
decide-
international winner, I will do something different that's like a file or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I'll have to think of something.
Yeah. I think everybody understands. They understand. And on how we decide who wins the prizes on Craft Roulette is by the spin of the board. And the board is full of names. Where'd those names come from? They came from all the people that sent in submissions last week. So next week, the board will be covered with names from those who sent in submissions this week. It's just a way for us to say thanks, a little extra thanks for adding to our little inspiration board. So I think it's a nice thing. Yeah, sometimes people do have online stores and a gift card, but sometimes you can't send them out of the country too.
Yeah.
So anyway, use Pirate Ship for mailing boxes, much cheaper. I don't know anything about.
I use Pirate Ship.
Really?
Pirateship.com. It actually is. It is a little cheaper. They have some more options. I used to use PayPal to ship, but Pirate Ship has like a priority cubic box option, something like that.
Boy,
that
I learn on.
Close to my heart pizza boxes qualify for, and so that actually saved. It's not a ton cheaper. I mean, it's not going to be like $15 to ship to New Zealand instead of $30. It might be like $25 instead of $30.
Okay, all right. Well, you guys are just so smart. Huh. Okay.
I learned when I did my stash sale a couple months ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to do that, and then I have a handmade card that will have an itty bitty gift. So we'll have two things tonight, and we thank you so much for letting us have something on your end too. I appreciate it. It's not required, and it's just very special and extra that you would do that. So yay, yay for all of us, right? All right. Shall I count you down? Are we going to do a practice spin first, just to? Okay, let's do the card as this practice spin. Somebody's going to win this handmade birthday card, and with an itty bitty prize inside. So get 3, 2, 1, spin! Round. Ooh, it's going really fast tonight. Almost dizzy. It takes a while to slow down, so don't get too excited if you see your name. Aw, Jennifer Hunstad and James. That's a twofer right there. I'm sending those kids 2 cards. You bet. James is our 12-year-old that sends in cards. So yay! I am just thrilled to do that. Maybe James looks like he maybe likes baseball, so maybe I can figure out something with that. Yeah, yay for you guys. I may have your address. If not, I will DM you, or you can DM me. Okay? Now let's see who's going to win the big prize. James Stimson. Jama, you want to count him down?
3, 2, 1, spin.
Julie did it in French. Do you know another language?
I know quite a bit of Spanish. I was 2 classes away from a minor in it, but I've forgotten a lot of it.
Ooh. Liz Wheeler. I believe she's local. I'm pretty sure she's U.S. So, yay, Liz! Yay! Where's my little hand clappers? Just DM me your address and I will get it to Jama and she'll mail it out to you because I know she's somebody that gets things done. I just know that. So, you are, aren't you? Like your to-do list, it doesn't stay there very long, does it? Doesn't go on until you're going to.
It depends on how much I like doing the task or not.
Yeah, some things just you realize you just don't need to. You thought you needed to, but you really don't. And those are good moments when you realize, I'm glad I didn't waste my time. So, well, good deal. Thank you so much. I am so glad you got your mojo back.
Yay! Hopefully it'll last the weekend. Maybe I'll get some scrapbooking done.
Yeah, just keep warmed up. You'll do fine. You'll figure it out. I don't think you've.
But don't
ever
you worry,
gone
my
very
YouTube channel stays updated.
That's a motivation that maybe is very important to have. It is, it's what I think. I think my many years in Close to My Heart was part of my motivation to stay active, just being crafty because I had things I was supposed to do. But and now I have Fun University that gives me things to do, and
yes, many
Craft
things
Roulette
to do.
Yeah, just a couple. And Craft Roulette gives me things to do. Did you ever see Julie and Julia, the movie about Julia Child? And Julia Child's, what will I do? I do this every once in a while whenever I have that word to do. Do! You guys, thanks for being here. I hope you got your creativity mojo warmed up and ready to do some sending in some projects for us this weekend. I will be looking forward to opening up each and every email and seeing what you came up with. Jama, we will see you on May 1st. We'll see you before, but we will see you on May 1st right here on Facebook on our May 1st scrapbook event. Craft Roulette, first scrapbook event. It's going to be great. And we have made scrapbooking into a game. Don't even try to guess what we're doing. You don't know. So you may think you know, but you don't know. And
I don't even know.
No, we haven't let anybody know. It's just Stephen and I know. But and then please go over to fununiversity.com, hit the subscribe button, and go over, and that will take you to the YouTube link where you can subscribe to our channel. Remember, next week we won't be on Facebook. We will be on YouTube, the Craft Roulette channel. Check out our Patreon if that's something you are interested in. We would always appreciate your support. It's okay. It's whatever. But if you feel so inclined, we'd appreciate it. Well, is there anything else? I think that's mostly it. Yeah.
You covered a lot
your t-shirt.
tonight.
Your t-shirt. Make sure if you're going to get a Craft Roulette Founders t-shirt to get that this weekend. Or soon. Okay, well, thank you. Oh, some more stars. Thank you. I forgot. I saw some stars go by earlier. I appreciate it. I do. You're very kind. Very, very kind. Crafty Owl, we will see you next week for that start off on your birthday weekend. Y'all, it's time. Big old kiss. You did great. Kiss your warmed up noggin. There, see, you reward yourself. And the one for you. Thank you so much. Good night. Thanks, Jama. Yes.